What is going on? What is actually going on? That ain't right. Hang on a second. That's different. Please fit what? Like, what is I don't actually know. What if I get rid of you? I can't imagine. Boy, this is confusing. What is happening? Hello? Like, what is actually, why is there all, like, why is it just not functioning correctly? Let me, this could be interesting. Because it's not even like the aspect ratio is all screwed up or anything. It's literally just, it's cutting off, like, everything in this black space. What? Brainiac, how you doing? Prof, NJ, how you doing? Dressier, what's up? Why is this happening? Alright, let me check this out real quick. Very professional. Like, nothing's changed since the last time I did anything. I recorded a video earlier and it worked perfectly fine. And yet, this is what greets me. So let's, Alright. Let's try some stuff here real quick. That's a unique moment for me. Obviously not what's supposed to be happening. Oh boy. Man, I got no clue, Brainiac. I don't know nothing. Huh? Why? Okay, let me try instead of that. Alright, you do you. Let's just delete that old one. Yep, don't need that anymore. Alrighty then. We nailed it. That's very confusing. Okay. Cool. So now we can actually start. Sorry about that. Alright, so the rules. Well, there aren't really any rules. We're gonna go through all these. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna make this list. I'm gonna get this list to empty. But I'm gonna be a little less interactive with chat while the matches are going on because I want to focus on the replays. I don't want to be missing anything or anything like that. You know, obviously when I get an opportunity to glance over and read something. Is it my microphone? Everything today has just decided to go wrong. Let's just start. But yes, obviously in between replays, all that good stuff. I will check chat, all that stuff. But in the meantime, I'm gonna focus on these matches. And we're starting off with a good one. Wait, why are you showing the inputs? Why are you showing the inputs? I always, oh god, oh, okay. This might be the worst I've ever started. That's never been on. It's never supposed to be on. I don't know why that was turned on. This is very confusing at the moment. I don't know what's happening. Everything is strange.
The wheel of fate is ready. One, action.
We're starting off with a strong one. Because everybody loves watching some truly technical mod, right? And that's surely what we're about to see. Is a significant amount of skill, absolutely amazing neutral, and not autopilot pressure. He hasn't done the same thing 4 times in a row, for sure. I definitely did not just see the same exact thing 4 times in a row.
Rebel 2, action!
This is like the worst match imaginable to start with. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. One Mai hit buttons, the other Mai didn't get to. That's my summation of that match. That's all I got.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
And now we're getting
you have some potential.
This is getting straight online. Thank you for the bit, Nick. I love watching some Makoto, but we might not actually get to watch some Makoto. Attack that. Okay, weak points are gone. That's good. Neutral is reset. That's good too. I assume she's trying to bait out Growler, but Azrael is too busy being he's the host. I'm surprised that worked. I would have thought that would have been too close to the ground.
I see you have some potential.
How'd exams go? Good enough, but not as well as expected, I guess would be the best way to put it. But it doesn't ultimately matter, because the professor drops. Technically it was a quiz, it was a big quiz, we have big quizzes. And our professor drops 2 out of like 10 quizzes at the end. So if I get less than perfect once or twice, the photo is just getting consistently online, and it makes me sick. Like that cross-up dash is just significantly better. And it always hurts to see. It's not, you know, it's not quite real. Like, dash up TK cancel Growler, that shit is real. But dash through normal is reactive. How'd you still get hit? You're active flow. What? Actually, I wonder. Now that I think about it, I wonder if Makoto would have low profiled the exceeded stuff. That was an interesting question that I wish got answered right there. Because the very start of that spin move, I don't know if it's vulnerable or if it just has a very, very low profile, but I have definitely watched a lot of moves whip that should not have whipped. Aker, what's up? Have you figured out Celica's D moves? What do you mean? I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Like, what is there to figure out?
The wheel of fate is turning. 1. Action.
Makoto would have low profiled it. It was fairly late in the timing though, so I'm not entirely convinced. That's why I wish it would have actually happened, so I would have had a guarantee. Ooh, that would be flashing. That's why I wish it would have happened. I'm not entirely sure. Real Tsubaki? I thought those didn't exist. It actually is surprising how few people use this character. He's very, very solid. I guess that's probably why nobody cares about solid. At least he didn't get a full combo from it. Solve has been very random, awkward hits so far with no actual confirms behind any of them. Anything off of that. How did she just get reset by a raw 5D? How did you just drop that game-winning combo? Ah, it didn't have to do this. Okay. Good punish.
Rebel 2. Action.
FTZ flag, what's going on? Only solid I care about is solid win rate. So you don't even care about yourself? BAM! Alright, back to the Hazama. stupid thing. I'm so sad they're buffing this character. I would say there's definitely about 5 characters in this cast. I would actually have to look at the character selection and be absolutely sure. But there are definitely 5 characters in this cast, and I don't care. I am biased against fully and completely, I freely admit it every single time. I do not care if they got nerfed into the ground. And Hazuma's definitely one. But instead, they had to do it with the bullet. Okay, that was very hopeful. This is actually dirty because like you get such a deceptive amount of damage off of that because they're being life drained throughout the entire animation. So he gets so much more damage than what's actually being displayed. Actually, I wonder now how much actual like damage Hazama gets if he hasn't seed itself. Because it would obviously display the normal damage, but he's getting life drained the entire time too. So I wonder if that breaks 5k. One more reason to hate both the character and exceed himself. Don't let him win. He's gonna win. Ah! That's why people don't take Tsubaki. Here's another character that I do not care what they do with. Destroy her, take away half of her normals, take away rock. Just...
I see you have some potential.
Game volume is... Oh, yeah. You're right, I forgot. Thank you, Nick. Had to adjust the volume since it was a new profile. This is some very anime music right now. I feel like I say that about any of the songs in this game that actually have lyrics behind them. Except for Must Die, that's just edgy. That's not... Was that a cross-up? I actually cannot for the life of me tell whether or not that was a cross-up. Because it looked like 9 started on the other side of her, and then the rock kind of knocked back a little bit. Just enough to put S back on the other side. Like, I legitimately don't know what side that hit on. Okay, that's just stupid. Why is this character a thing? Why is this character allowed to exist? I think she could have actually got a full kill off of that. I mean, it looked like she was jumping close enough that a normal would have hit, but I'm not 100% sure. Please, S. Don't let this happen. The villains keep winning. Mai started it out. Hazama continued the trend. Like, don't. S, be the hero we need. That... Did that combo? Did that... I'm not actually sure. Like, does that projectile cause 2 hits? Or did that just catch a no-tech? Because that was very late. That is so stupid. That hurts my soul. That is just the worst. Okay, good. Good. Please. Okay. That made perfect logical sense. God damn, you're slow overhead. God damn, your minuscule damage. Look how much work she just had to put in for 3,600 damage, and she cornered herself, and that's gonna ruin... Oh, okay, doesn't ruin everything. She had her burst. Please. We can do this. I'm actually surprised he's ballsy enough to... Oh! Why is that not low? She tried to astral? Oh, no! Shit! This is no bueno so far. This is not... Alright. If Arakune wins this match, I might just end and leave. Like, I don't want to continue on in this life if Arakune wins this match, and that's the trend that is being set for the rest of these replays. Makoto, please. Save us from the dark timeline, the darkest timeline. Prevent the evil from taking over completely. We must be saved from the Azure. That's not good. That's fine. Because she wasn't cursed. Obviously, she gets knocked too far away from him to really get advantage from that. So yeah, that's actually good. Kinda. He pretty much got his entire burst back for that. A completely riskless OD raid into Exceed Excel and just got his burst back for free just for hitting that. So he could potentially do it again. Game balance, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that is. She tried to burst bait? Idiots! People just always try to burst bait at the very end and they always throw it away because of it. Oh my god, yes, Makoto, please pop off. I love it. I'm not loving it. I'm not. That's a curse. Okay, good burst. That's definitely... if you see an Arakune actually start to confirm something into a combo, pretty much a required burst because, you know, every single touch he gets... She won! Every single touch he gets leads immediately into curse, which is also a wonderful game balance. But yay! We don't have to end early. We're good. See, Coco, that's what you get for doubting. Never doubt the Squirrel Girls. Darius, what's up, man? Don't you try to get back into Arakune. Don't you do that. You should never do that.
The wheel of fate is turning. Action.
That's a really bad start for this Amane. I think old Kagura probably would have shit out 4K damage for that hit. Unfortunately for him. And 2.0, this Kagura basically just lost the match because Amane got to level 3 drills. So that's gonna be fun. Oh boy. Oh, you should attack, dude. Oh, you should attack, dude. Wow. That's an Amane. That is an Amane. Whoo, damn. Ah, well, Kagura just got touched, so we know where this is about to go.
I see you have some potential.
Darius, thank you for the 2,000 bits. Always super appreciative. Is he literally gonna die because he got touched once? Like, is that actually... His barrier's almost dead. Okay, Amane fucked up his neutral, so... potentially he could be okay. But yeah, that's the question though. Like, how the hell does Kagura get in against Amane's neutral? He's so slow. And his projectile is meaningless. Because Amane can just flip around in the air non-stop and not care about it. Also could probably just absorb it with armor with that. And then that happens. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is this burst? Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. Dropped it. But that looked pretty burst safe to me. That was the start of something wonderful. And he didn't confirm. Oh, he's screwed. No barrier. Like that, yeah. That's just... that was unfortunate. Darius, thank you so much. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you. Unfortunately, that's got to,
The wheel of fate is turning.
not be a particularly fresh wound in this version of the game, unfortunately. But if it's any consolation, I now get to watch my boy lose, because this is Taker against Rachel. So I actually figured out, you know, for those of you that watched the Calamity Trigger score attack where I went up against Unlimited Rachel, the infamous... Oh, I'm actually surprised he didn't get hit by George right there. where George just completely absorbed Spark Bolt. That can actually happen in Central Fiction. That animation right there, where she just starts it up. So, like, she throws George out. Okay, is he gonna turn this around? He can turn this around. She has burst, she has overdrive, no longer has active flow. Okay. This is the start of something. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. You can't really do that setup against, like, not naive people, because it's very unsafe. It is, like, there's nothing you can do in that scenario that will not lose to mashing buttons. But anyway, so the startup, when she throws George out, I don't know how long this actually lasts, but as far as I'm aware, it's basically until George hits the ground. He will absorb all projectiles, but will not get destroyed by them. So, I fought a Rachel player offline who knew that, and I didn't. So I just saw them do something full screen and was like, cool, I'll Spark Bolt them. And then they just threw out George, and George just cock-blocked it completely. I got no magnetism, I did not get a hit, I got nothing. So that's a thing that exists in this game. Thank you, Arc System Works, for doing that to me. And, you know, obviously Rachel needed everything she could get in this matchup. This was not... I thought he was going to 360C and I would have lost my shits, and then he didn't. Oh! God, his armor is so good! Okay.
Rebel 3, action.
That just blows my mind that that's a full confirm. Oh, how are you gonna get hit by that? What's wrong with you? Like, what else would he do on Wake Up? Block? This is online Blaze Blue, man. Nobody blocks. Where's the command grab? I cannot believe a command grab. Okay, okay. That's no bueno. He could have gotten the corner. I mean, granted, corner doesn't really matter for the moment, since Rachel can just wind out fairly simply against Tiger. Why does he jump? Oh my god. No way. How did he just win that? That's the power of Tiger. Like, this man was getting outplayed the entire match. The entire match, he was getting outplayed. But he still managed to win because it takes him two or three hits to kill Rachel, and it takes Rachel about 10 to kill him.
Rebel 1, action.
Cheers, what's up, man? George is pretty cute, though? No way. No way. That is the biggest villain in all of Blaze Blue. He is a monster. There is no cuteness in that man. Thing. Should I just delete everything that includes 9 at this point? I feel like I should. It always leads to pain and suffering for everybody involved except for the 9 player. Rachel's voice actors are the same one that plays Reen? Oh! English or Japanese? Or both? Oh yeah, now that you actually say that, the similarity is definitely there. It's just been such a long time since I've heard Rachel's English voice that I never really made that connection. But now that you say that, like, from memory, you are definitely right.
Rebel 2,
Hacking Tiger, it's the only way he can win? Oh! That was really sick. Too bad he dropped the combo. That's always a bummer when you do something that's like really cool and then you just fuck it up halfway down the road. It is both? Oh, okay. That's cool. I like it when they do that. Jeez. Yeah, not dead. How much damage does he actually get after this? Okay. I never know how much that actually scales, because usually things that do so many hits like that will generally scale the combo a lot, but apparently New is just fine, doesn't really care. This matchup is going to be very different when 9 can't just dash through everything without a care in the world. That's all I'm seeing so far, is like Nu so desperately trying to just do something, and Nime's just haphazardly dashing through it all. Like, there wasn't any actual spacing there, there wasn't any thought behind it, it was literally just, let me just dash, and it's gonna work, because that's how good my dash is. You gonna go through challenge mode to see how Tager and Bullet changed? I would be unsurprised to find Tager's challenge mode completely unchanged. Is that confirmed that they actually changed challenge mode? But, like, Tager, nothing's really changed except for corner combo routes. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're too lazy to put that in. And they clearly don't actually care about Bullet, so I would not be surprised to find out that they didn't actually implement anything for her either. It's a really pessimistic way to look at it, but whatever. I take 10 seconds to speak that thought, and Hazama's almost won the round. But this character needed that buff. Needed to get buffed quite a bit. Definitely did. He was hopeless, to be honest. Bullet, though? Didn't need that much. That was a really... I can't even, like, try to trash talk Hazama on that. That was just really stupid by that Ragna. He should have known better. He really should have known better. Oh! Ragna can definitely win off of this. All he has to do is potentially bait out the metered option, or just be gonna let him escape for free. That could be a thing too. That hitbox though! That's a combo? Why? It actually looks like a really shit combo, because look how much that scaled. He's dead. Good. Remember when that used to do... How much... Do any of you actually remember exactly how much minimum damage that did? Was it 600 or 800? I find 9 fun to play, but not fun to watch or play against. Yeah, I can agree with that. I actually thought... So I did the very... Or I think I did like her half of 9's challenges. And I did actually think that she seemed enjoyable to play. But, yeah, just like you said. Not particularly fun to watch, which obviously... If half of the point of you playing the game is hopefully to get people to watch you, you don't want to pick a character that is not fun to watch. What the hell? Did he just try to go for a purple grab? What am I missing? Holy damn. That was a lot of damage. Oh! Oh, good. Good. It was just the first couple of matches that were problematic. Now we're on the train of destroying everything I hate, so I'm super happy about that. Nate actually talking about the replay. I occasionally do that. Purple grab by a purple Ragna. It's the best way to do it. My favorite Tager color is actually his purple color, but it's actually really hard to see the purple exclamation points with that color palette, and so I stopped using it because I kept getting purple grabbed. Oh, that's a bummer. Why are these combos real? Why are they real? He's gonna be able to do that now without overdrive, isn't he? Thanks to the hit stun edition of... Oh my god, that did 4K. He's dead. God damn it. Just... God damn it. I spoke too soon? I spoke too soon! Taokaka's getting mollywopped! This isn't cool! Okay, okay. God damn it. Absolutely zero value from that overdrive. Oh my god. She's dead, isn't she? Oh, free. God damn it. Oh, this is the worst. Oh, here we go. This is bound to go well, right? I mean, granted, Tager just beat Rachel, so maybe we'll see Lightning strike twice and Tager can kill Amane. We'll find out.
The wheel of fate is turning.
The only reason that works in OD is because the instant snake meter replenished. True. Can you say that Hazama pounded that pussy? Darius, please. Oh, I love it. Well done. So this is going about as expected. Holy crap. He's dead. Damn. So this was a mistake. This was a mistake. I should have just deleted these replays. They should never have seen the light of day. I didn't know that worked, to be perfectly honest. Like, I've seen that combo route a lot. And see, like, it dropped right there. So why did it work the first time? That's confusing. Because I have seen that route a lot in CF 2.0. Because of the change to 5A. But that's the first time I've seen it in 1.0, and I'm very confused as to why it works. I've never seen that work. Granted, it didn't actually work because it blue beated, but you get my drift. Why is this Amane confirming every single hit into 4K+? That's not okay. Okay, he has a chance. He has so many Spark Bolts. How did you not confirm that into Spark Bolt? Amane was dead! And now your overdrive is gone! And now you are worthless! You don't even have meter to rapid that! This dude has like 12,000 games played. And he can't even confirm 5D into Spark Bolt. What? That's like the most basic thing you have to get used to. Oh god. Amane's voice actor is the same one that does the Persona 3 protagonist. Not that you'd ever be able to tell that just by sound, since the P3 protagonist talks like twice in the entire game. What is this Izanami gameplay? Like, was that whiffed command grab? I feel like that was whiffed command grab or something. Like, just floating in the air, just chilling, whiffing command grabs without a care in the world. Because he has, this is S, and rib cage is up, so who cares about anything? Nice. Should have cared about something. What is this Izanami gameplay? How did this person reach this rank? It's because they're playing Izanami and they get to do shit like that.
Rebel 2. Action.
This S is on point, actually. I mean, granted, the Izanami's playing really stupidly by just randomly throwing out ribcage without anything to cover it, which you should never do. But still, this S is actually really good. Nobody, oh, and the burst bait! Nobody ever sees that overhead coming. You always are used to the flip one, but you, like, that one is pulled out so rarely that just everybody gets hit by it. I don't think I've ever blocked that one. Honestly, I never thought there were Amane players to begin with. There's always been a few in Japan. God damn it, they left the music on automatic. Makoto, do work, please. for justice, for me, for the world. Do work. Clothesline this dude. It actually saddens me that her new move doesn't see much use, because I love that move. It looks awesome. That 152 damage. Let's go. Oh, interesting. I wonder if he was potentially trying to call out a 236A? But that would have been a really stupid move to do, because that's always negative on block. I'm not sure what that parry was supposed to be for.
Rebel 2. Action.
Really, this voice actor is the same for Archer. I love how, like, there's basically one union that's used for everything that's even moderately anime voice acting. It's just always the same people. Oh, that was ah! Oh, please do so much damage. Please, for the love of God, do so much. That did a lot. I think it could have done more. I think they screwed something up. But wow. I'm in love. I am in love. I need to learn this character. Like, look, she's even winking at me and wagging her tail. Like, she knows. She knows what's up. She knows what's up. I know what's up. Like, I'm not even gonna delete that one. That was insane. Was this one in episode 39? See, I had some repeats, actually. And I noticed that. And I didn't recognize that one. Well, granted, it's actually been a long time since I recorded. But, like, I started to record a second one after I started to record a part 40. And I noticed that, like, 5 of the replays out of the first, like, 10 that I recorded were all
I see you have
copies.
some potential.
Nothing quite like a good Makoto player. Thank you so much, Darius. And you are damn. Like, I love that combo. I fell in love. I love her new move. It's legitimate. It might be my favorite move in the game. Oh, that was really good. Why did, I mean, granted, he gets the kill no matter what, but why would you just not go into Valiant Charge? It's free from that hit confirm.
Rebel 2. Action.
Patrick Seitz is a god among men. Yeah, okay, Ragna main. Oh! Actually, that doesn't matter. I don't know, like, Hammer used to be so debilitating to get hit by. Like, that would, I'm pretty sure that was, I'm not pretty sure. I think that used to be his best starter. It definitely was one of his best starters. I think it used to be his absolute best. And now it's just absolute shit. Like, you get nothing for it. Which confuses me, because it's a huge risk to throw out Hammer. I think it's like negative 20 on block or some nonsense. Ay. Ooh! That was actually really smart. Nobody does that. Nobody uses 6C. Oh, come on. Okay, that shouldn't have worked. He hit buttons too early. If the Azrael had waited for a moment, he would have been able to hit him for free out of that. But unfortunately, he hit the button right when he teched, instead of waiting for a second. Like, that's escapable by everybody in the cast. That's not a real setup. But if you are mashing buttons, it's very real. Because then you're just going to be in normal recovery. That's so good. Like, Tager, there's nothing that Tager has that he can do anything about that 3C on the way down. Like, the best he could potentially do is J2C to delay his landing, but Azrael will recover. I think he tried to, I assume he tried to 2C that, because that is a very familiar, oh, and he even got Astral. That's a very familiar moment, seeing a cross-up and the inputs just switch around on you, and so what you expect to be a 2C winds up being 3. Did Makoto actually get nerfed, or are people overreacting to something small she lost? I have no idea. Why do I have so many replays of this one? Oh, because it's against Taokaka. I got blinded by Taokaka. Wait, is this the one we just watched? I think this is the one we just watched, isn't it? Let me know. Is it? While I wait for somebody to potentially answer, I'll bust open the patch notes. Oh yeah, this is definitely the one we just watched. Weird. How was I paying so little attention during all this? Okay, these should definitely be all new since they're downloaded a month later. So we got that going for us.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Okay, let's see. Makoto.
Action.
Oh yeah, it does seem like they actually kind of killed her projectile. It moves slower, it lasts for less amount of time, I guess if you just leave it there. And the distance it travels is shortened. So it's less useful for Oki, neutral, like everything. In every scenario it's become less useful. So that does kind of suck. Life of a Tiger player. Pretty much lose half of the matchups at the character select screen. It hurts. It hurts. Ooh, okay. God damn it, microphone! I don't know, maybe I do need a new one. I just wish... I mean, I guess I should Google to see if maybe there's any, like, common problem that causes that and some easy fix. But it also seems to only really happen while streaming. Like, I have seen it happen, or I guess heard it happen, in videos here or there, but very, very rarely, whereas it feels like it pops up multiple times every single time I stream, which is a little confusing. Good reset, dude. Totally worth going for against a character with some of the best aerial movement in the game. That was pretty slick. Can he? Okay, no. He could have actually... Pretty sure he could have killed from that. If he had actually hit the entire combo. But it would have been close because he didn't have meter. Surprised Amane doesn't have a Gurren Lagann color. Are there any characters in the game that have... I mean, are there any anime representations that are used twice in the same game? Because Azrael's anime color is from Gurren Lagann. Oh! Yeah, he gets a full confirm from that. Okay, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He was mashing it so hard it came out after the clash too, holy crap. But I'm pretty sure Tager's best combo off of a counter, I mean, this is something that I would want to confer with Mustached Villain to be sure of. But you can actually do counter hit 5D, 236A, that'll whiff, and then you can cancel into 360B, and that combos, and he gets like 4.5k from that. I think that's his best confirm off of counter hit 5D, but I'm not 100% sure. Magnetism is so useless against backdashes. It's so disappointing every time. Like, it's almost completely ineffective. you could have rapid canceled that, gotten like another 1500. Son. That was actually a good attempt. He's just waiting to DP something. Like, that was so obvious the second he just stood still. Oh, don't push him further away from the corner. Yeah, that can bait it free, but it's very because of the forward momentum he has normally, plus the additional momentum he gets. Why did you not just do Magnatech Wheel? What is wrong with you? Plus he gets additional momentum from Spark Bolt. I mean, not Spark Bolt, just from the Magnetism pull. It's basically impossible to actually punish that.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Oh, there's a bunch of colors from Persona. Does that really count as an anime though? Well, I guess they have made anime series for like every single possible moment from Persona 4. So it definitely does count as an anime now. That's why they smashed me with a copyright, because their stupid ass lawyer just saw that my video was titled Persona 4 Episode 21. It was like, yep, that's definitely the anime. Dick. Oh, Carl. This is another character that they just cannot nerf hard enough. Like, he's so just honestly one of the most unfun characters to fight against in the game, for sure. Because you don't actually get to fight, really. You just have to cross your fingers and pray. It's bullshit. Celica as Rise, Ragna as you, Amane as... I believe the Persona 3's protagonist, like, canon name was Makoto, right? I believe that's what they used for him in the anime. That was unfortunate. That's unfortunate too. Now he's sandwiched. So he's in for a good time. Oh, that was actually, he's dead from this, because he's not dead because this Hakumen apparently has no idea how to use his meter. He had 4 meter and he just went straight into a juggle? What the hell? Did BlazBlue really have an anime? That must have been really disappointing, since I've never heard it talked about ever. Why are these counters working? Son, please. Use your meter. Oh! Okay! How do you get blown up by the start of a fireball that's summoned literally inside of your asshole? How are you not seeing that? God damn it! I mean, FGC Fanatic, not to be too judgmental here. I mean, I always need to talk trash when I can. Anytime Max plays a fighting game, it's a mess. So, you know, his viewership should be used to that. Bam! That's 6B range, though. Her foot went through Amane and didn't connect. Come on now. Oh, that bullet mid-screen damage, man. Can't be underestimated. Enough to make Taokaka jealous. That was I'm not sure what that was supposed. Like, I cannot think of a single thing that Bullet could have done to benefit from an air reset like that. Especially a oh my god! You thought you had health? Sorry, bro. It's gonna be even worse tomorrow. Holy shit! That health just melted. Oh, how are you not gonna... Come on, you're gonna run up into a point-blank 6B and not do anything with it? Like, what? So much damage lost. Amane would be dead right now. That's not gonna work, actually, yeah. That's something I learned very quickly, was recognizing when that cross-up 6C, you'll actually be able to confirm from it into a JD. And off of pretty much almost all non-C stars, it just won't work unless you do it super early in the combo. Okay. You're gonna get a relaunch and another knockdown off this, so that's good. Shit for damage, but still something. Oh, come on! Yeah, that's you pretty much never want to, like, if your opponent is maintaining that distance, what are you doing? 6-2-3-C, throw him back in the corner. Oh god. I think this is like the 42% win rate Bullet. I mean, I say that every single Bullet that I've seen online that actually uploads replays has sub 50% win rate. I think one of them had like 28% over 6,000 games played, and that made me really sad. Like, that's a really tenacious individual who is playing the absolute worst character over that many games.
The wheel of fate is turning.
I'm already loving the new chip damage for Amane. What a shocker. I'm sure all the Amane players are right there with you, and nobody else. That works? That started off at like 3 A buttons. Why? Oh boy. I just realized I had actually not realized until that burst this was Terumi and not Hazama. It's moments like these that I wish that having a webcam normally would be worth it. But I don't like blocking out the gameplay. But like, I was just... The bafflement on my face said a lot more than my speechlessness. Because that was just... What was that? What the hell? Was that a burst? Like, what the hell was that? What is happening in this match? I'm so confused. Coco, where are you? The only person crazy enough to explain to me this Naoto's whatever. You also play Terumi. Help. That was a bit too slow. He has plenty of time after teching to recognize that he slid under him. That's not a very good cross-under setup. Appreciate that clip. God, that's ridiculous.
The wheel of fate is turning. One, action.
So actually, now that I think about it, I haven't seen, despite the fact that Hibiki got buffed pretty well, right? But I still haven't seen really any Hibikis in Japan. Like, I just remember that initial 2-week period where Zexo used him. And then he just kind of fell off the map completely. And there's been like one person that's used him since, but he's super rare to actually see footage of. banging his 7 goddamn overheads. That was such awkward neutral. I mean, you have 2 of the faster characters in the cast, and that bang was just... It looked so slow the entire time. This has to be mix-up. It's definitely mix-up of a sort. Right? Right? Okay, I don't see the point. Oof. And he uses overdrive for nothing to end it like that. Late Dark Slayer, how you doing, man? Snuggish Smug, how you doing? That fade? I had no idea that fataled. Doesn't seem very useful. That looked funky. Air throws always look fun. They trip me out every time I see an air throw. Something looks weird about it. Look at that poison shipping. Well, not anymore. That poison was actually taking chunks of life away. That had to have been a mistake of some sort. There's no way that he just did it. What's that move? I don't even know what that move is. Like 6C or something? But Hakumen, you can't pick Makoto, because she's not a counterpick to Tiger. She actually sucks against Tiger. So you should never have even tried in the first place. Oh, what was that? I assume that was probably a throw. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen that Exceed Excel. Like, Bang is obviously not terribly popular of a character anymore. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that, because I certainly do not recognize that animation. That's gonna do a lot. The most delayed shuriken counter hit of all time. You just lost. Wait. No. Okay. That was weird. Like, a chunk of his health disappeared during the overdrive animation, so I thought it was still ticking down. But it was only the 1. That's kind of weird. Bang! Whoever this Bang player is, please let him know. Never, ever use overdrive again. Both times he used overdrive in a scenario where it should have given him the win, and both times he wound up losing the round instead. Just don't use overdrive anymore.
Rebel 1, action.
Central Fiction came with 2 easy characters, 2 bullshit characters, and 1 hard as fuck character? Yeah, it did actually. Oh, I thought Susanoo was included in your 2 easy characters. I actually completely forgot about S. Just like she's kind of a DLC character, right? Good DP against a full screen Amane. That's definitely gonna end. What are you doing with your life? Why do you play like this? What are you doing? That was way too late in the combo for that to end well for you. What is this? Is it okay to have a broken character that's hard to play? No. People have this stupid opinion that, like, anybody that's good should be hard to play. And if there's a good character that's easy to play, it's bad design. Like, that's just stupid. How difficult something is to play shouldn't factor into any of those decisions. This dude is like 0 for 7 on DPs. That would have actually been a good time for a DP. He was guaranteed to be coming down at that trajectory. And that's like the perfect angle to land a DP on. So the one time it actually would have been a good time to DP, he doesn't do it. Go figure. Nice. Oh! He's actually dead. He just. What are you doing? 5B Soper! I hope he loses. This dude's so dumb. I hate watching dumb. That's why I don't watch replays of myself. Oh god, please. Show me a real Azrael. This Azrael also plays Plat. Oh yeah, a lot of you guys complimented his Plat. I believe he also plays Tager. I'm pretty sure I recognize. I may have actually recognized his name because of the Platinum, but I feel like I've seen his name attached to Tager before too. I think it's kind of like a prerequisite of picking Tager. Like, you also have to be interested in Azrael, because pretty much every Tager player I've ever known has played Azrael as well at some point in time. Kick the bubble, get whiff punished. Totally worth it. That was a very brave button to hit on the way down. I'm surprised it worked. That's not going to. Saw that coming from a mile. I actually thought the first one was going to hit him, to be honest. But... please don't say... He's dead, he's dead. I was going to say, like, come on, don't kill him from that. But yeah, that was... God damn it. We online now. We're not going to see that real Azrael. Oh! Nah, not a good confirm. I mean, he's still going to shit out a bunch of damage from this just because 3D counter hit is, like... I'm pretty sure it's his absolute best starter. He doesn't get better damage than that move. But, you gotta confirm it better. He used to be able to reach 5k pretty easily. Like, that's how he got, like, the 8,000 damage Valiant Charge combos was from a 3D starter. Okay, yeah, that was almost nice for a second, and then he tried to do a crouching confirm on a standing opponent, and I lost all respect. That's not gonna kill. He should have overdrived, actually, if he wanted to kill. What is with the Azrael players and the obnoxiously stupid decision making? Shenanigans, how you doing? I don't think I've seen Mize Astral. I can't recall. I'm pretty sure I have seen it at some point in time. I just can't remember it. I have not, like, every single time somebody's gone for an aerial reset so far in all these replays, it has been an absolutely atrocious setup that has, like, no potential whatsoever of actually doing anything effective. Good instant blocking there, though. There's another one. The overdrive cancel. That's how you deal with Azrael. Talios, what you doing? What you doing? How you doing? I can English. I'm trying to speak to people over the internet and I can't use words. Oh boy. We saw this Tsubaki get blown up by a Hazama earlier. For the love of God. Do not let her get
I
blown
see
up by
you
9.
have some potential.
I actually like this 9 color though. How about we look at Mai's Astral? I kind of have to now. Holy crap, Darius. Thank you so much. I'll check it out after this. I wish I could actually look at it in-game. Stupid DLC characters. It'd be really... I feel like it would be beneficial for fighting games in general to, like, regardless of a character's DLC or not, always have them be playable in training mode. Like, you can even put some stupid, like, you can only use them for, like, 30 minutes a day limit on it. Just something frustrating that would convince somebody to be like, fuck it, fine, I'll buy this stupid character so I don't have to deal with this crap. But at least give you an opportunity to actually be able to use them somewhere because of how imperative, like, character knowledge and all that stuff is, you know? After the replays are done, or are you just gonna end the stream? I'm gonna end the stream because it's too. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to play a little bit of Bloodborne because I haven't been able to use the church pick at all. And then I wanted to do the replays, and I wanted to play a little bit of BlazBlue, but then Twitch died for like 4 hours, so I got to do none of that. So by the time these replays are over, it's gonna be like 11 or a bit later than that. And honestly, I still have calculus homework to do, but I'm lazy. I shouldn't say I'm lazy. I'm very confident in my knowledge of how long this stuff generally takes me. And so because of that, oh god, my bad. I accidentally hit the right bumper. I procrastinate pretty much right up until that point of no return. And then I finally do it. But it's never bitten me in the ass. Like, I don't know why, I just somehow know about how much time I need to do that stuff. I really do like this 9 color. I don't think I've seen anybody use it before, I'm not sure. I just like blue in general, I think. Not I think, I do like blue in general. Good anti-air. No, but misses the confirm. You need to beat 9 as hard as possible. Don't let her get away with being like... Just, if you let her get away, it all goes so wrong. Exceed Excel, why do you exist? Why do you exist? Wait, that can't be it, is it? I thought I had, like, 3 hours worth. Hang on. Hang on. I thought I had so much more than that. Should I just download all of these? Oh, this poor bullet. See, 36% win. I feel so bad. Like, that's just a combination of the player and the character. Like, if they were using somebody that was a lot better, they'd have a 50% plus win rate. But they don't. They're using bullet. I'll take a Makoto one. Time to watch Astrals. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, let me do that real quick. God, I can't believe I almost forgot. All right, where are you at? Not sure how loud this is going to be, so hopefully it isn't too loud. Let me see. Yoink. Will this work? Nope. Nope. Hang on, let me just add display capture. Okay. Don't capture the cursor. Why are you not working? Hello? That should have worked, but it didn't. Boy, this is why I wish that thing was in the game. Okay, sure. The teabag first. The boob shake. What? Is that why? Is that why we're impressed? Because of the because of the boobs? I assume that's why. That would make sense. That was a lot of shakeage. Now let me see. Bullet is actually top tier because she's so bad that it makes the other person feel guilty. Like when Nate picks Bullet, so I'm basically forced to use Hazama. But Hazama blows up Bullet. What kind of comment is that? Wait, which one's the new player? Neither one of these characters is new. Which one are you? Watch some of your friends' replays, but nobody plays ranked. Like, look. Nobody from outside of Japan plays ranked. It just doesn't happen. Oh, God. Where's my spot? How are people, like, why? Are these? Wait. Out of all these characters...
I see you have some potential.
Oh, God. I need to scroll down. Thank you for the 1-bit Hado King. No, Hazama just blows up Bullet. Maruchan Noodles, what's going on? Do you think these are CF 2.0? Despite the fact that the game hasn't been, despite the fact that it hasn't been updated for me, do you think that these are, like, who out of all these characters do you think is the most changed? Like, would be the most obvious that, oh yeah, this is clearly BlazBlue 2.0. It's your boy Tommy, how you doing? No, this one's from the 30th. So
magnetism.
Oh God, which one is that? Thank you for the sub, Tommy. I really appreciate it. The emote is Nate AR, and then in all capital letters, what, if you are interested in using that. Thank you so much. Terumi and Kagura? Alright, so we'll check this one out, and then we'll check the Terumi out afterwards. So I'm just going to go straight to these real quick. Just to see if they're 2.0. 31% win rate with Izayoi. Ooh. 2.0 is I'm never gonna be on board with this version of BlazBlue. Mai's Astro is Gayabulg, Lancer's Noble Phantasm. Somewhat true, but there's a lot more fanfare in the Fate series about that. You are right though. It looks a lot cooler in Fate. Okay, so you're gonna actually have to tell me whether or not this is 2.0, because I actually don't really know what Terumi's changes are, or Izayoi's. I didn't pay attention to those characters. That would have actually been a good, like, universal deciding factor if he had thrown out a Exceed Excel and then we saw it get punished. Ouch. Terumi's overhead hit I could have told right away, or a corner combo. Yeah, so far I haven't seen anything different, but like I said, I don't know enough about their changes. Show me an Exceed Excel. I actually can't believe he didn't throw it out right there. That would have been a perfect opportunity. Damn it, it didn't get blocked. That was a proper hit confirm. Oh my god, it is a proper hit confirm. He should be dead. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, here's a good. This is 2.0, right? Now that it's not 2.0, Exceed Excel is still... Oh, you're right. The HUD is still old. Yeah, good call. Because the new timer's a diamond, too. Damn! So these people just haven't downloaded the patch yet. But I thought that might have been because they changed Trans Am to be vulnerable right after the Super Flash, right? So I kind of thought that maybe because that traded. But yeah, you're right. AM for you. God damn. Some dedication, and I really appreciate that. She dead? She dead. You can just fast forward this. Oh, it actually even says, look, 30. So you know what it is? Well, no, that makes sense. Because it's 30th of August for me, but it's 31st for them. It was just... Oh, never mind. Let's not watch that. Never mind. Didn't wall bounce? Okay, so it's 1.0. Damn it. I was really hopeful. That would have been really cool if I could watch 2.0 replays.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel.
You got a donation link? I've been thinking that I should add one. Because I looked at how much additional... I don't have one right now. But I looked at how much additional money Twitch charges to buy bits, and I think it's pretty obscene, to be honest. I'm not a fan of it. And so I'm starting to think that I should. Because I can definitely understand why a bunch of people would prefer doing that over bits, because of just how much more they charge for the bits. But I do not have one right now. That was a nice 360C. That was also a nice 360C, but the game didn't reward him for it. Good hit confirm. That was all burst safe. That was 100% burst safe. It was really good.
Rebel 2. Action.
Naoto's just been wearing his corsets in his off time, man. Gotta get that hourglass figure that the ladies love. The ladies? Some ladies. Cool! That was actually godlike! Oh! Oh! I can't believe that worked. And he got a throw, reject, miss too. Youch. For 10,000 bits, it's a $47 profit for them. I would know. Yes, you would. And that's what kind of kills me. Like, if you just want to buy a little bit, it costs you an additional, like, 60 cents per dollar. It's insane. It's just too much. It's very greedy for something that's basically free for them. And I'm not a fan of that.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
He has a really bad start for this Makoto. Just running into a sword hit right at the start. Darius donated to Twitch at this point. It didn't help. Their server still shit the bucket. Nate put a donate link so I can make it rain. So I can. Implying you haven't already. I mean, all you gotta do, if you really want to make it rain, is buy me a pole and I will do whatever you want. I'm sure I can learn how to shake it like a Polaroid picture to draw from a very old song, but very good. I definitely do not have 700 now, but yeah, Darius has a... Probably about 90% of the money that I've made so far through Twitch has come from Darius. Probably more than that, honestly. I think we can safely say 95. And there's a bit from subscriptions. Cthulhu donated a decent amount. Plus the, like, $2 I made from all your guys' 1-bit donations. They add up. Eventually I'll be able to afford a Snickers bar in this day and age.
I see you have some potential.
Time to change that number to 94%. Nailed it. I am a sponsor. I know quality when I see it. Dude, that's actually really nice. Thank you. I'm really bad at dealing with compliments, so just just thank you. That's the best I can say. Oh my! Was that DP into Exceed Excel into DP? Am I recalling that correctly? The donation animation should be Tager using his astral and grabbing a money bag. I was thinking about actually. So one of them, I can't remember which one. I think it's for the host. God damn, I hate replays. Fuck. One of them is the Magnatech wheel animation, and I was thinking of adding, like, you know, trying to get clever and adding in, like, money falling down if I did that. That was the thought. Because I wasn't able to find, that's what I actually really wanted to find, was an animation where Tager does either 720, 360, whatever. He does the grab animation, then he just leaps out of frame, and that ends it. I couldn't find that, unfortunately. Okay, let's see. Where did we go to? About here. So,
I see you have some potential.
Back to 95%, boy. I'm pretty sure in comparison that probably kicks it. Did I already download this? I think I did, but whatever. That probably kicks it to 96 if we're being honest. Alright, I'll grab a Litchi. I'll grab a Celica for Brainiac, even though it includes 9. Oh. Oh, I'll grab an Azrael mirror match for me. S's dress is so puffy, it's probably like a beanbag chair if she sat down. Is that why she bounces when she whiffs the, It's not really a command grab, but when she whiffs that little grab, it kind of looks like the startup of her overhead, but isn't really. She just bounces on her ass. It's really, it's such an amusing animation. Don't get a Celica, get more Amanes. There haven't been any Amanes yet, though. This dude switched. Look, he has 10,000 games played. He finally switched to a different character. Got Tager to that yellow rank and was like, nah, I don't want to get D-ranked, man. I'll just start picking a sub. Oh, this guy. I remember his name from all the Susanoos. Oh, crap. I hate this dude. He has a really good platinum, but his Azrael leaves a lot to be desired. Who is Noel? It's the truth. Why are there so many Hazamas right here? That's not okay. Oh, there you go. There's an Amane. Really good one, too. Hasn't played very much. That's surprising. Just popped up out of nowhere. No. Why is there so much Hazama on this list? Okay, I want to see this. Characters have a level up quote? I actually had no idea. I've played so little ranked. I mean, I think you could actually see it up there. I played like 14 matches, 16 matches. Because I did enough placements with, crap. I did placements with Azrael, just so I could get the trophy. And then after that, I just kind of stopped because it was almost impossible to find a match in ranked. So yeah, I had no idea. That's interesting. I want to see a Valk win. You and me both, dude. You and me both. I also want to see a bullet win, but like I said, every single bullet I've ever seen has a sub 50% win rate, and it hurts. Like, Upa is the only... Why am I... Oh, screw it. Upa's the only real bullet that's ever existed. And even he, like, clearly struggles very, very hard against the top tier. There's a Noel for you.
I see you have some potential.
This means war. Back down to 80%. Darius, I think we might need to find a way to send Hado King to school so he can learn real math. Because I don't think he knows it right now. Oh, that was the end. Alright. That should be enough. Provided all of these are not going to smack me with the "you cannot play this replay" message. Oops.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Aw, and they match. That's adorable. Hado King, how bad is this matchup? This feels like it would suck for Naoto. Because Jin's pressure is so safe, and like obviously his neutral would shit all over Naoto's, right? This is my problem with Jin matches in general. They're always so slow. That was not a good guess. And he might pay for it. Like, at this point, Jin can... Not quite yet. One more hit and Jin can kill from... Actually, he might not even need overdrive anymore. That did more damage than I expected it to. That would have been the kill right there. If he had double jumped instead of, like, whatever he did. That was also the kill right there.
I see you have some potential.
Give me a second, this is tense. Not it's not what? I guess probably a burst bait, but that was dumb. That was really bad. This is so bad. God damn it. Here is your lunch money, Hado dear. Have fun at school. Oh, Darius. Anybody that hates on Hado King or Coco is a very cool individual in my book. Even though Coco apparently abandoned me. Didn't want to watch no replays.
I see you have some potential.
I give up. I know preschoolers pay for their lunches. Dude, this is America. Capitalism. You pay for everything, including your actions. I have no idea what that meant. This match is so slow. Do something, Jin. Do something cool. Great. At least the match is over. At least we can say that. You have to pay for everything these days, is what I'm saying.
The wheel of fate is turning. One, action.
Shoot, you have to pay, like, just to access the majority of games these days, you have to pay more than just the game price. People are adding loot boxes into everything. Microtransactions everywhere. Thanks, mobile gaming. Appreciate that addition to the gaming world. He was up there for so long. That was actually a really good burst. Susanoo's kind of, oh, I didn't know he had his DP. And apparently neither did the Rachel. But unfortunately, he doesn't really have any useful unlocks yet for combos, so can't really capitalize off of all these random hits. Which sucks. It's like still can't even kill off of that. Like you really I mean, no, you know what? He could have killed there with a guard crush, right? Because he would have been able to get a launch off of that. And then he would have been able to go into 2-1-4B in the air. He should have killed off of that. And now he's gonna die because he didn't. You cannot give characters like Rachel a second chance. It's just not something you get to do. Shinku Hunter, what's up, man?
Rebel 2, action.
I mean, the unfortunate thing, Hada King, is that I'm fine with paying for online. Like, I was perfectly content paying for Xbox Live because the online experience was so much better than PlayStation's. But now, like, PlayStation, they're charging you now to be able to access online, but it hasn't gotten any better. Like, it's still subpar. And that's why I hope, you know, PC gaming gets on the rise. Because obviously, that doesn't happen with PC. Oops. But unfortunately, PC has a lot of other problems, like just to play most games requires a lot larger of an investment than just a basic console.
One, action.
I have no idea, FGC Fanatic, what you just typed. Hado has to pay someone else to count his carrots lest he forgets about the one in his ass. Well, that's just... that's harsh. Something beat the invincibility of 4D that wasn't a low? I mean, granted, it was mad late in the animation, but still. That was what I was expecting. Nice confirms. That was corner to corner. I thought they got rid of that. Is he dead? We might live with a teensy little bit. Nope! See, Noel's not low tier. She's beating Azrael. I won't invest into PC gaming as long as I'm pretty much forced to use Steam. That's true as well, actually. Like, even if you don't buy directly from Steam, you're basically buying Steam keys. Oh my god. Noel's so strange for me to watch, because I never know if, like, what the person is doing is actually smart, or if they're just doing shit. And the other person doesn't really know how to deal with it, you know? I thought they got rid of that. Do you want to kill Noel? Yes. Yes, I do.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
The reason why Azrael is losing is to him going easy on her. The low tier options select. If you lost, you were just going easy on them. You didn't really lose. You just felt sorry. Because they're trying so hard. It's like when you play a younger sibling in a sport. You would feel bad if you actually dunked on them. Or at least most people would. There are plenty of people out there who wouldn't give a shit and would just do it anyway. I was spelling your name. I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure I believe you. I think you might have added a few letters in there. Dude, negative penalty is irrelevant. Like, anybody that ever complains about negative penalty... Have you ever seen negative penalty? I sure as shit haven't. And I still haven't. And I've seen plenty of Rachel matches in 2.0. I have not seen negative warning or negative penalty a single time. Like, the threshold for it is so damn high, you basically have to make an effort of intentionally putting yourself into negative penalty to ever see it.
Rebel 3. Action.
If you get double perfected by bullet, you have no excuse. Have you ever seen that? I don't think I've ever seen a double perfect from a bullet. That's so hard to do. Yeah, but I don't really understand the JB complaints either, because every single Rachel I've ever played against that I've ever seen always uses the JA. Like, not to say that it's not a nerf, but the fact that you still have JA, I just don't get it. I don't know, maybe it's coming from the perspective of somebody that has generally played lower tier characters his entire life. But, y'all over dramatic as fuck in regard to Rachel. That's all that I can see. I hate this move. It irritates me beyond belief that that move is safe on block. Just because it lasts for like 17 years. And then it's also safe on block. That's just, it gets me. In a place that should not be gotten. Would you be amazed if I told you I did? Yes! Absolutely yes, I would! Bullet isn't allowed to get perfect. She's not designed for that.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Did you see the ArcSys stream today? I saw they were streaming early in the morning and I checked it out and it looked like they were playing some random horror game, and so I just turned it off. I don't know anything that happened during it, what it was about. I just saw that they were streaming something that I had no interest in, and so I left. People don't want their waifu nerf? True. That was the slowest empty jump low I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe that worked. Especially because she has to use 2B to do it. And that's just not a particularly fast normal. She didn't move anywhere! Oh, poor bullet. So I need to actually look this, I need to verify it for myself. Like, I need to actually test it to be absolutely sure. But I'm fairly certain, like, when she was first implemented in Chrono Phantasma, and this also existed in Chrono Phantasma Extend, when she leveled Heat Up, she got better, she moved further and dashed faster. I don't think that's a thing anymore. Like, her level 2 heat dash looks exactly the same as her normal dash to me. So I think they sped up her normal dash, so it probably, like, normalizes it all out. So ultimately, it's like she basically kind of averaged the speed between level 0 and level 2. But I don't think she gets a speed bonus anymore. Yubei is actually pretty decent with the install super. He can deal really decent damage. I mean, I've seen like 2.5 to 3K, which is okay, but it's really, I mean, ultimately for me, the big problem is the crouching hit confirm on everybody. Like, I didn't really think that through when I first heard it, but then I actually thought about all the characters that I use and what their crouching specific combos are and how much they get from it, and it is debilitating. Not to even mention, obviously, all the characters that I don't 100% know their crouching confirms. But, yeah. I feel like anybody that would make that decision that thinks that a character should be built like that in any way has no fucking clue how their fighting game actually works. And how incredibly good crouching specific hit confirms are. That was a lot of damage. It just naturally picks trash characters like in Tekken. To be fair about Tekken, my first pick was Brian. And then I tried him and I was like, okay, this is too hard. Let me pick somebody else. So I definitely didn't pick a trash character initially, I just didn't think that Brian was a good pick to try and actually learn the game with. Especially because one of the biggest reasons why Brian is as good as he is thanks to taunt. And that's not easy to capitalize off of. Or even set up, really, if you're brand new at the game. Ooh, the reset! He gets 4K for this, right? Ish? Could have gotten more if... Oh, he wanted the mix-up. He wanted the gimmick. Worked out for him. Oh yeah, that's the place in Southern California. Wait, no. You're in Texas. Is that in Texas? I feel like there's a place in there's an arcade in Southern California that imports Nessica cabinets that has a very similar name to that.
Rebel 1. Action.
Am I wrong? Am I going crazy? What's happening? What is this Tager doing? Like, he's just stood there and accepted multiple hits. He has to be trolling, right? I'm so confused. He's definitely trolling. What is happening? He's gonna do it again. That's not even a kill. What are you doing? A nice... whatever? He's dead. He should have been dead. What is this match? Dallas, Texas has a round 1. Oh, okay.
Rebel 2. Action.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought that was just like a singular entity. I didn't know there was a chain that was around the country. Interesting. That's cool, actually, to have, like, a chain that at least appears to be decently successful that it can do that. Who needed more nerfs than Rachel? Like, legitimate question. Pretty much all of the top 6 of the game are basically lingering around the same quality level, the same broken level, and they legitimately destroyed the balance of this game. All 6 of them. Like, there's no one that really stands out as being incredible in comparison to the others. Azrael? Azrael's not even top 6. He's not even S tier. Granted, they should have taken that DP away. Why did they give him a DP? And why are they putting armor on Blackhawk Stinger? Well, actually, you guys said it was probably the intention for it was probably to account for him getting hit out of double weak point combos, which is just I mean not double weak point combos, when he has somebody in block stun and he throws out a double weak point Blackhawk Stinger, unblockable. But it's still like that just makes no sense to I don't get it. God damn it. If you tell me, no, this was my one Valkenhayn replay, this was my one shot, my one opportunity, my one dream, and it's been taken from me, it's gone forever, this is bullshit. I hate replays. I hate replays. Why do you allow them to upload if you can't play it? What's the point? God, and now I gotta listen to Must Die? You really gotta set the mood perfectly. Coco, where you at? Coco, Blood Edge, either one of you, I need you right now. Why did that command grab work? Azrael is sexy tier. I can agree with that. Very muscular individual. Showing off them abs proudly. Talios, I'm gonna ban you. Don't you ever say Taokaka needs a nerf in my chat. Don't you ever do that again. Nate and Valk, the couple that was not to be. It's true. I'll never get that opportunity back. It's gone forever. Celica is F tier for Fuda. Acre, chill. You gotta relax with that. There are kids here who don't know what Futas are. Honestly, I am kind of saddened that I know what that is. It's actually largely thanks to the fact, I don't know if it still is, I never see it anymore, but for a while, at least in NorCal, for some reason, Bible Black was a meme, and I had no idea what it meant, so I went and I looked it up, and that was the day that I learned what a futa was. That was a weird day. I don't like NorCal. Jubei has an unblockable super that uses 50 meter. Too bad he'll never get to use it because he's going to use his first 50 meter to unlock, to actually be able to use his install, and then he's going to get his ass beat afterwards. I don't actually care if you chill. This is Twitch. Be Twitch. I was eating my preschool lunch. You can't say that in front of the kids. They gotta learn early, man. America's weird about sex. We gotta get rid of that. Alright? That's my platform. It's my platform. We gotta get rid of this sexual awkwardness that exists in this country. Try watching the Boku no Pico trilogy after losing a bet. Now I'm curious. Because honestly, after Berserk, I feel like nothing can hurt me. I don't think anything can ever do any. Well, that looked really weird, that double jump, like how the camera followed it. But like after Berserk, I feel like I'm pretty much solid against anything. I have built up walls of resistance, and I will never be hurt by anything again. And it's twofold too. Like, just the content of Berserk. But on top of that, the fact that you have to wait 3 goddamn years between each chapter. Just finish the story, you lazy bitch. Shiku Hunter, have a good night. Thank you for showing up for a while. Jubei is actually decent without install. See, the problem, Brainiac, you're judging everything based off of his offense. His offense isn't the main problem everybody has an issue with. Like, he has a lot of good tools on offense. He has an instant overhead. He has pretty tricky movement. He's very fast. Seems to have at least solid normals. But that's not... His offense is not the issue at hand in regard to whether or not he's a good character.
I see you have some potential.
Nothing can hurt me. Taokaka nurse. Screw you. Don't you ever. Don't you ever. I mean, it can't actually hurt me because I'll never play the character. But it's just super weird that, like, out of all the entire cast, she receives the least amount of changes. And the changes she did get, I just don't understand. Like, they put her fatal counter on such a bad move to be a fatal counter.
Rebel 1. Action.
Get an ice cream and eat it the first episode, make it a white ice cream. I feel like you're setting me up for something. Plastic Memories hurts you? You know, you're actually right. But it's not Plastic Memories. It's the song from Guilty Gear. Like, whatever that thing is. Like, something Train. I can never remember the full title. That hurts me more than anything else in my life when that song starts playing. Like, I'm trying to enjoy this, like, heavy metal influenced fighting game, and I get that shit. Putting Kido into BB to nerf him for Nate. That's just mean. How could you nerf that character? I'm honestly curious. Like, what could you do to make that character worse than he already is? I'm not sure. I mean, I can't look at them until the patch comes out. Nice air throw confirmed, dude. Oh boy. Is he about to lose from that one little mistake? This is Rachel. Nope. Eh? 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 Oh! I can't even... I'm just gonna make sounds from now on. Because this is not making any sense. Oh my god, she just won. She just won, right? Super? Super into that win? Like, look how much damage that little thing does. Whatever that thing is, it's ridiculous. Is that even attributed inside? I couldn't see it. I don't think that damage that she that anybody takes from that, whatever that thing is that she sets down, that isn't included in combo damage, right? It just shreds. Oh, crap. Stupid microphone.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
I definitely need to look into this.
Action.
It could be a static electricity buildup. Your place might be really dry. But I'm so wet from thinking about all this Bible Black. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't ever say anything like that again. That's a lot of damage. I glanced at chat, and then I looked back, and it's like, oh, hey, 4.5k. That's nice. Why everybody gotta hate on Birthday Train? Cause it's the worst song ever conceived by human beings. Make him hit different directions for every extra button press. Oh god. Kill me. It's not, it's like poison damage. That's what I thought. How did it scar you? It's so tame in comparison. Well, does it get worse? Don't answer that. I didn't watch the whole thing, so don't answer that. If it gets worse, maybe I missed some stuff. You're gonna try to get that name stuck in my head, aren't you, Darius? You want to give me nightmares. I actually do want ice cream right now, though. I could really go for a chocolate shake. It's kind of strange. I don't really like ice cream by itself, but like shakes, dude. You loaded me up on those, I would become fatter than Boo and the Blob combined within days if I had access to shakes all the time. No question. There were tentacles? This is Japan! Of course there were tentacles! You have to go into that expecting it good. Wear a pink tank top while you're at it. I do need to get one of those just so I can, you know, look like a true bro, right? Like the meathead I am. I gotta look the part. But I'm actually getting some pretty solid muscle definition in my arms, so I should start wearing tank tops to show that off, man. Get that attention from the ladies. Also get a tan. I have a terrible farmer's tan. I drive way too much, and so especially on the left side, which is obviously the driver's side, I have a ridiculously bad farmer's tan. Which is obviously very visually appealing, right? Everybody loves a good farmer's tan. I haven't had a milkshake in like a year? Dude, you're missing out! They're so good! Like, this is how I know I will never actually grow up. I love milkshakes. I love chocolate milk. I love strawberry milk, too. I like candy. I don't like alcohol. Good. Kill George. With all of your might. Do it for me, because I can't do it myself. My character isn't allowed to kill George. You know how many times I've tried to sledge George, and the Rachel player just uses the wind to blow him behind me, and I miss and I get punished? Kills me. And some black short shorts. I should get those. I need to get some yoga pants too, so I can. And the tank top will help with that. So I can just be that super awkward dude that walks into like an all-women's yoga facility, and I'm the only dude there, and I'm wearing yoga pants and like a sweatband. Sweatbands on both wrists and a headband. I gotta grow a mullet too to properly look as creepy as possible. Talios, are you a poet? If not, you should become a professional poet. Zantetsu, isn't that Bleach? That's Bleach, right? Has anybody ever had sex on top of a tower? I don't think I've ever been on something that could even be considered a tower. Nor do I know where I would find one. What's your favorite... NW, what's up? What's your favorite place to go get a milkshake? I make them myself. I can go buy it from somebody else. You ever seen... Like, I actually take that back. Wendy's? Their Frosties are godlike. I haven't gone there myself, but when I went to San Diego on vacation, my aunt and uncle ran by Sonic, and they have, like, an absurd selection of milkshakes. And I can't remember I think I got a Snickers milkshake from them. That was godlike. There's this place that I don't know. Like, it's not a chain or anything. Oh my god, the command grab. It's not a chain or anything like that, but I used to go up to my grandma's cabin every once in a while. and we would always stop at this just place. Like, it's out in the middle of nowhere. It's just this random shack. Best burgers and shakes, like, ever. It's always those random, out of the way, they look like they're like a health hazard style places that always tend to have the best food. I wish it was closer. Actually, I don't. I would, like, every single penny that Darius has given me would go towards those shakes if they were closer to me. Parody bit of someone dubbing old Oh yeah, people have done dirty stuff with Spider-Man cartoons. I'm saying that like people haven't done dirty stuff with everything under the sun. Too bad the rest of Wendy's food is greasy trash. That's fast food in general. Like, that's why you go get fast food, is because you want greasy trash. I will never understand why In-N-Out is so popular. Like, I just don't get it. It's just every single time I'm like, if somebody hears you went to California, or you're from California, and they're not from here, they always ask like, oh my god, do you have an In-N-Out nearby? Like, yes, and I never go there because their burgers suck. I have 2 apple trees in the yard. Oh, that's actually godlike. I love smoothies too. I actually make a ton of them myself. I don't generally use apples. I use apple juice a lot. Apple juice and orange juice are the 2 most used juices that I use. But I don't tend to like apples because the blender that I have isn't great, and so it tends to leave like chunks of peel, which isn't my favorite thing in the world. But yeah, fruit smoothies are godlike too.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Shenanigans, have a good night. Have fun with Susanoo's damage, it's stupid. What is this Susanoo color? Is this DLC? I don't think I've ever seen this before. Watch the dub for Sexta credit. I'll write that down. No promises. I'm not much of a fan of hentai, but we'll see. Just because you said it's funny. If it winds up corrupting me, my poor youthful soul, I'm telling my parents it's your fault. There's a place near a campground my family used to go and had the best peach milkshake in the goddamn world. Dude, I'm telling you. Places that you, like, either have no name or you will never remember the name of have the best food. In-N-Out is the best of the greasy trash. I actually prefer Carl's Jr., which I think is called Hardee's on the East Coast. Like, if I'm too lazy to make my own burger, I will go to Carl's Jr. Also, In-N-Out's fries are terrible. Like, they legit, out of every single fast food place I can think of, they have the worst fries. Actually, I take that back. I haven't been to Carl's Jr. in a long time because I discovered there was a Five Guys near my school. Doesn't really qualify as fast food. It's also way too expensive to go to regularly. But holy crap. It was just the mention of fries reminded me. Their fries are amazing. I need to try their Cajun fries. I haven't been there in so long. I always meant to, but I've only been there like twice. But their burgers are amazing. And their fries are amazing too. And they give you complimentary peanuts while you wait. I'm just watching hentai for the dub, I swear. Yeah, okay. Wait, do they actually dub hentai? Is that a legitimate thing? I want to do... How fun would that be? That just seems really amazing to me, to be able to do that. Did you just say I was in preschool? I'm not in preschool. I'm taking calculus. Okay? You can't do that in preschool. Probably should go back to preschool. I really wish I could. Like, this is a really strange thing to wish for, but I really do wish I could do my education over. Because I made so many mistakes. And, like, yeah. I don't want to get into great detail, but I made mistakes. And I should not have made them. They were dumb. Does Hooters have good food? I've only been there once. But I actually remember their wings being pretty decent. They weren't terrible. I mean, it's not like if you actually care about going to get wings, you shouldn't go to Hooters. But for the whole experience, it was worthwhile. You said anything about only having one milkshake in my entire life and I didn't hear it. I said you're missing out. Anybody that is not having a milkshake at least twice a day, honestly, I don't know what you're doing with your lives. Now, we all know you want to eat Carl with Five Guys. I'm not a cannibal. Chill, man. Don't spread that around. I'm not that dude that was sniffing bath salts for too long and bit somebody's face off. Why did that hurt? Oh, God. He didn't deserve that win at all. Five Guys is top tier, 100%. Checkers? What's Checkers? I don't think I have that. Oh, I shouldn't say I don't think I have that. I know I don't have that around me.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Hente Dubs was in the 90s. So is it not a valid career choice anymore? Because honestly, I'll drop out of school right now and start pursuing that. When it's NorCal, is it North California or North Carolina? North California. In-N-Out is West Coast only. As far as I'm aware. Maybe it's expanded. But I'm pretty sure it's... I'm pretty sure it's not even just West Coast. It's California only. You're not a cannibal, just a petable. I don't know what that is, but I assume I'm not it. I don't believe you. This is gonna hurt. This may kill. Never mind, he dropped it. The minimum damage on his super always kind of shocks me. That was actually pretty good by him. Like, he just drained all her barrier.
I see you have some potential.
Pretty much immediately. Nate needs to do the dub for a Boku no Pico sequel. But would that mean I would have to watch the first one so I could learn from it to be able to properly characterize? Because if so, I don't know if I can handle it. Darius got me scared over here a little bit. In-N-Out is in Salt Lake City? Oh, okay. Yes, do it. I gotta get the short shorts first, though. Apparently that's an integral part of the experience. Checkers is also called Rallies, and Five Guys is godlike Checkers made Five Guys. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never heard of either of those. But we have plenty of Five Guys out here. They only have restaurants near their factories. That's a bummer. NorCal is North California. Yes. Yes, it is. I mean, I'm not sure if people do refer to Northern Carolina or North Carolina as NorCal. I've never heard it. Like, anytime I've ever heard anybody reference NorCal, it's always been Northern California. But obviously, I live in California. Run up overhead. You can never underestimate run up overhead online. Alright, let's see how well the Tager player with 10,000 matches has transitioned to Susanoo.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Well, he's already started off poorly. That is an awful color. You know, I wonder. This would be a fun little thing to test, just to find out. I need people to send out surveys post haste to all Tiger players. Whenever they decided to pick a secondary character, did they ever pick one that did not have a DP? Because every single Tiger player that I'm aware of, whenever they switch to a character, they always have a DP. It's just like, fuck this, I need a reversal in my life after playing this character. Ever watched the dub for Ghost Stories is regarded as one of the best dubs ever because the actors got to say whatever they wanted. I have never heard of that before. Like, I'll be honest with you, chances are, if the anime is not on Netflix, I've never seen it. And chances are, if it's on Netflix, I still probably haven't seen it because I don't really watch that much anime. Never heard anyone say NorCal in reference to North Carolina, and I live here. It sucks. I'm sorry. That's a bummer. I actually like that color. Fanatic! What are you doing?
Susanoo.
Also, has Azrael won a match? I don't think... no, Azrael beat Kokonoe, right? Or no, did he lose? I don't know. I've just been so unimpressed with, like, every Azrael that has ever existed lately. There isn't a central fiction Azrael to pay attention to. Is this? This isn't Susanoo's default color, is it? Like, it almost looks like the default color, but it's a bit too bright. I'm so confused right now. Like, this poor Susanoo is getting his ass beat. And I'm just sitting here like, is that the default color? I don't think it is. It is not. Okay, good. I'm not crazy. That's a good, or at least I'm not crazy in regard to color. Why did that work? That was purely just Susanoo being a fat blob. Yeah, that was dumb. Corner carry though? Why did that hit? That had no business connecting! Arc system works, please! Where was the special? You have like you have all but 2 of his special moves unlocked. Use one of them. Have you seen Soul Eater?
I see you have some potential.
After that little tirade, you're not gonna like me very much. Yep, I watched the first few episodes and I didn't really enjoy it. Banana smoothie Susanoo. Never said it wasn't the default. I was talking to Brainiac. Shut up. Yes, you did. But you lie to me, boy. I won't pack your lunch for you tomorrow.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
I was gonna say, let's see if Azrael can finally win one, but then I actually noticed who he was fighting against, and honestly, I don't have much confidence in this. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is not okay. At least the doll's dead. That's my job, I pack lunch for the kids. Maybe I repack them, because you don't give them enough good stuff. I don't really know. I didn't know where to go with that. I'm sorry. I kind of lost.
Rebel 2. Action.
Brainiac's pose looks like he's trying to reach a word limit in a school paper. Boy, do I remember those. I hate minimum word requirements or like page requirements for essays. Like, if I can make my point in a succinct manner, let me make my point in a succinct manner. Don't make me just write a bunch of nonsense because you have the need to meet some random criteria you've made up in your head. No! I hate you. Nate is the mother? In my experience, it was always the dad that would give the people the good stuff.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
I really wish that there was some impression of, like, some way to acknowledge whether or not a my player is actually skilled or not. And honestly, I feel like I've never actually seen a difference between the good ones and the bad ones. You aren't giving the good stuff? What? How dare you? That's just mean. My dad used to give us cookies and stuff. Same. Granted, my dad used to be the one that would always buy the cookies too. I don't like your implication, Hada King. That was a quick win by that S. Did I see? Okay, good. I did download the same one twice. At least that one's easily noticeable. God! Bit notifications died? No, you screwed it up. You have to capitalize Kappa, right? So because of that, it just shows up as the word plus 1 at the end. It wasn't an emote. I used to love Pop-Tarts. I shouldn't say Pop-Tarts. The only ones I ever ate were the ones with the strawberry ones with the sprinkles on top. Those are the only ones I ever ate. I didn't like any of the other ones. I haven't had them in like 15 years though.
I see you have some potential.
There you go. See, don't you ever blame me for your own incompetence, man. That's the first lesson you need to learn in school. Your problems are your own. Is this okay? I thought that wasn't gonna work because that was due to the double Rekka's really bad proration. Figured that was a mistake. Okay, that should have been rapid canceled. That would have been a free kill. I personally love the s'mores Pop-Tarts. I've never, like, those sound good, but I don't think I ever saw them back when I would actually look for that kind of stuff. I miss fruit roll-ups. I should buy a box of fruit roll-ups. And then I'll probably find out they're disgusting, and I never should have liked them as a kid, and it'll ruin everything. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Nostalgia's a hell of a drug. Oh, come on! It's Azrael v. Azrael. How are you gonna let somebody 2C into 6D and not punish them for it? Not only that, get counter hit by it. Oh god. He could have been dead from that. Now he is dead from this. Never mind, that was really bad. That was even worse. Now this one should be dead from this, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking, because honestly, these people are very disappointing, and I can't trust their efforts in any way, shape, or form. Pop-Tarts are surprisingly good when you don't actually toast them. Yeah, I never toasted them either. Don't you mean I nate when you're right? That sounds dirty. I feel like that could be made into some kind of masturbation reference. I should not have said that, because now you guys are actually going to do it, and that just makes me sad.
The wheel of fate is turning.
But it's too close to nut, right?
Action.
Give them to me if you don't want them. I'm pretty sure I'm going to eat them all and just regress on all the work I've done for getting healthier. Oatmeal cream pies? Oh yeah, I'm never going to approach those. There are certain things that I know are just too dangerous to be allowed inside of me. Shot yourself in the foot, you said it, not us. Yeah. That's what I get for talking. Wait, what? The 9 just did an alpha counter, right? So the invincibility lasted through the active frames of the overhead. That just looked funky. Gushers! I completely forgot about those! I love those too. I think the sour ones were my favorite.
I see you have some potential.
I'm not even gonna read that. Hado King, what is wrong with you? For shame. What are they teaching the children of this world? That you come up with stuff like that on your own? Add Celica low profile 9's DP. I kind of just figured she went through. I mean, that is possibly the case, but I kind of just assumed she had gone through it before the active, like during the invulnerability, but before the active frame started up. But that is possible that she may have just low profiled it too. I don't know how that hitbox works. Boy, this is a match so far. Things have happened. These players are certainly doing stuff. I like this Litchi color. It's too bad Litchi's so damn hard to use. There are a lot of this. I shouldn't say a lot. There are a decent chunk of characters in this game that I would absolutely be interested in playing, were they not way too difficult. Not really difficult. They just require too much work. And I'm allergic to work. The type of guy to slap his own ass during sex. You don't do that? Feels good, bro. Really looks like her default color to me. I don't get the reference. Could you explain in great detail why there is a kappa after that? I'm not sure I understand. Please explain. I'm allergic to workplace Tager. You kinda got a point. I gotta give you that one. If I was actually allergic to work, I'd still be using Azrael. Let me find another character picks bullet. Stop! You're hurting me! I can only take so much. I'm a poor, innocent soul that just wants to interact with people over the internet, and you're hurting my feelings. Stop bullying me. Hey, so, I gotta ask, this looks really similar. I can't tell. Is this Susanoo's default color? Let me know. I'm not sure. It's impossible to avoid work. You don't get to do that. Work will find you in some fashion. How did he get cursed? He hasn't even been hit. Was he just chilling inside the cloud the entire time I was glancing over at chat? No, dummy. Are you sure? It looks very similar to the default color. It's actually kind of amusing because if you swapped the color palettes, it actually kind of would be fairly similar to each other's default colors. Because Susanoo is...
I see you have some
lines
potential.
on his head actually occasionally turn red. And it looks like, I think Arakune's tongue is gray. So they basically just swapped their default color palettes. Don't worry, you can wipe your tears with my money. Will do. Although I don't think Twitch will actually pay me for like another month. We need the anti-bully ranger in here. Yes, we do. Are you trying to turn my quotes into some sort of porn script, Hado King? Don't do that. Or if you do that, I demand 50% of the profits. Says the guy who watched Bible Black and was willing to voice act for hentai/porn. Who wouldn't, like, legitimately? Can you think that that would not be amazing to get to do? Like, how much fun could you have doing a dub for a hentai? Come on. That Arakune color looks like a bucket of Nickelodeon slime. Yeah, you're right. You can't take half of Zero. I'm sorry, are you implying that nobody would watch it? Because they totally would. They just watch it for free because it's porn. Actually, like, how does the porn industry make money? I'm legitimately curious. It's just so confusing. I'd be too embarrassed. I don't know, man. I love it. Alright. So I still got a little bit of time. I got like a half hour. Why would I want to moan for maybe hours into a microphone? Because it would be hilarious. Ads, lots of ads, but ad block. Look, I'm getting my stick. Not the bad one. Don't you make any nonsense about that. Height. All right. Which one was it you said, Hado King? Hard number 4 for Makoto? I think I'm probably going with color number 3. I like that one. Gotta go with the redhead. Whoa! It wouldn't? Yes, it would! Nate's pulling out a stick for the camera. You goddamn right.
Action.
Okay, what am I doing? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oops, that was the wrong button. Crouching D. Boom, boom. CB. Into what? This is the worst part about BlazBlue's challenges, is like you never can see the full challenge on one screen. It's stupid. Oops. Oh, that's the worst. Oops. It probably would have been beneficial to go through the other ones first. Oh, this is definitely the worst. How? Like, actually how? What? That is not how life worked for me. I think I need to get deeper. Kappa. Pride. I think that was actually... The timing was bad, but the distance was good. Nope. Apparently not. This is just weird. I'm not a fan. Wait, what? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button because I'm stupid. What are you supposed to do? Okay. You have to set the theme to Stardust Memory like me. No. Gotta get them micro dashes there. I didn't see any micro dashes. Kagura and Makoto had a one-night stand at some point before Chrono Phantasma. I'm jealous. How? It doesn't say to do it, but doing them makes the combos work. I think it's just a case of actually timing this part correctly. But you are probably right, like a micro dash, yeah, like that. A micro dash would work as well for that purpose. It would actually probably be easier, provided I don't get 6C. I keep pressing, for some reason I keep pressing Guilty Gear's dust button even though I haven't played Guilty Gear in like a month. I keep pressing the wrong button! But yeah, that actually does become a lot easier if you just micro dash. Well, easier. I said that the one time I got it. Oh my god, I'm so dumb! I don't know why I'm just going into this dry thinking like I can just do this charge stuff right away. I really want to, like, I kind of really want to learn this character. Crap. I think I was still in recovery when I tried to dash. Oh! Oh! Crap. I did it in the wrong order! Oops. I did it in the wrong order again! Who goes from C to B? Nobody does that. It's always B to C. Follow the rules, Makoto. Oops. Wow, I could have gone without seeing that ending. This is why I don't pay attention. It's a story mode in this game. That's just mean. Look at that. Completely threw off my groove. You threw off my groove! I'm sorry, but you've thrown off the Emperor's groove. Sorry! I love that movie. I should watch that again. I actually have, like, I'm not even trying to micro dash anymore. You guys ruined me. That ruined me. Unisco C to B? Yeah, that's true. You didn't like the Emperor's New Groove. That's a hilarious movie. Should give it another chance. It's totally worth it. God damn it. I had it down so well. Ooh! Hado King, you're free! You're free!
Action.
Okay, now let's go back to this. Oops.
Action.
What's the, That's godlike. Oops, standing. I'd give Makoto the standing D. I mean, what? You didn't hear that. What's the command for clothesline? Is it just no? No. 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 What's the command for clothesline? I want to learn that move. Oh, half circle, right. Oh, God, I love it. That's my... Oh, I love that move. I need to learn this character. Oh, I see. What a combo. Become like us. No! I'm an innocent soul. You'll never get me. Crap, that was not level 3. I need to learn this character. I think I'm going to. Oh, you have to hold? No, you don't. Such awkward timing, though. Like, you just have to wait. I don't like waiting. I'm a very impatient individual. Oh, I would absolutely. I'm with Darius on this one. I'm with Darius on this one. Oops. Duh. Oops. Why do I keep doing 1/4 circle? Oops, I'm dumb. I'm not even charging it. I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. Let me actually do that for real. Wait, what am I doing? It's too late in the oh, that actually worked. Charge it, stupid! There. I actually did it somewhat correctly that time, so I'll take it. What about the no execution Nate we know and love? Have you seen... oh my god, I need to charge that too. What am I doing with my life? Have you seen the combos I do with Tager? You think you can do those without any execution whatsoever? Get out of here. Requires like 2 DP motions in a combo. That's not easy. Crap. Oops. Technically that still kind of worked. Oh boy. You have to wait for so long. God, I want Makoto to back throw me. Stop. I can't. Charging is actually really easy now. It used to be a lot harder, but they made it... I can't remember if they made it easier in Chrono Phantasma Extend or this version of the game. Alright, let's see how much she gets from this. If she gets like 3.8, I'm gonna be mad. 3.6. So, like, I think Tager from his got about 3.8. Azrael got around 3.8. She gets around 3.6. I think Taokaka got like 2.8, if I recall correctly. Oh, God. I think you want to wait on this one, maybe. A teensy bit like that, yeah. So you want to wait for them to be on the ground. Oh fuck, train has no brakes. Woo woo! That reminds me of an old joke a good friend told me about, like, the bro train is coming choo choo, and it was like this super, like, homoerotic, but oh, it's okay, we said no homo story. It was really funny. I can't remember it all. Oh god, you need level 2. Oh, hey, I actually did it. Oh my god, so you need... Oh god. But why? Are you supposed to cross under? Yep. Oh, and then you just do the 6A into the good stuff. do I keep doing that? Why do I keep pressing B? I don't think you want to cancel it immediately, actually, as far as I can tell. And he says that, and then he keeps canceling it immediately. Wow, that was weird. That was even more weird. That's just strange. Oh, there we go. And then I hit the wrong button first because of course I did. This is kind of sad, actually. You're gonna be surprised when I wind up picking like 9 on you. Gonna learn her on the down low. Holy crap, all it took was for me to read chat for a second and I just got it. Alright. That's all I needed to do. And then you want to do... Okay. That one's a lot easier than the first one. I feel like Bullet has evolved into the Dan of this game without the Dan factor. That's, yeah, pretty true. Oh, my bad. You could always just play Tao. Ugh. Oh god, okay. Oh, my bad. Boom, boom. Okay. Way too close. Or way too early. Oh, that actually worked. I don't think the particle flare would have hit, though. Oh. What? I'm actually very surprised that's not hitting. Huh. No. I don't think I actually need the micro dash in there for the first one. No! Stop! I need to wait for a lot longer. Patience is the name of the game. Pretty much always is for the combos that I have trouble with. Oops. Except that one, I need to be faster on that one. Oops. Forgot to charge it. Didn't charge it correctly. Whatever. Close enough. Remember that they also worked on Jin. Honestly, glasses probably weren't necessary. What am I doing? Break, standing C, forward C. Oh god. Into level. Oh my god. Standing C. Oops. Boom, boom. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, that actually hit. God, I keep trying to jump cancel that for no good reason. Too much to think about to charge all this stuff. Like, this is definitely a character that just requires... You just gotta memorize all this stuff. Just grind it out. I generally don't like characters like that, but I like Makoto's playstyle enough that I should finally buckle down and do it. There's just so much variable stuff between, like, having to manage the charge time, then manage how long you actually astral vision. Actually press the right buttons and not just be stupid over and over. Charge that correctly. Ah! Oh, buttons in the wrong, stupid, wrong goddamn order again! Nailed it. Oops, missed the B. What? I missed the jump cancel? Of all things, my dumbass missed the jump cancel. Unbelievable. I'll take it, whatever. I was really hoping that wouldn't actually cause it to drop. Don't worry, Mission 7 not that hard. I feel like you're trolling me. What the hell? What the hell? I love this sound effect, though. Crouching C. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Probably gonna have to micro-dash that, I assume. Oh god, it even sends them on the other side of me. Help. Oops. Why do I keep jumping? Crap. Okay, yeah, you just have to do that mad early. No! Oops. Oh god, it requires jump CC. Let me actually look at this real quick. I just saw the jump CC at the end. Okay, I would have completely screwed that up. I would have gotten to the end and done the regular chain. Oh, okay, you were not trolling me. This is not that hard. I'm just bad. Although that's a little awkward. I think I want to let him fall a little bit further. Oh, or do I want to micro dash before I do the B? After this, can you try some of Amane's challenges? No. I have absolutely zero interest in Amane, sorry. Also, I should actually probably be hopping off pretty soon. I forgot to press D at the end because I'm bad. Whatever. There's one thing I can say is that I've never seen a hard as fuck to play Shoto character that is unique. That's actually true. It's only 9 AM here. That would mean I'd have to go to class soon. I don't want to do that. What do I want to do? Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Oops, not super jump. I don't know why I just did that. Because it's more fun. It's a better move. Oh, crouching C afterwards, okay. God damn it. I hate combos like this, where everything's super height dependent. I looked at chat and I didn't even look at the display or the demonstration because I'm great at this. Okay, looks normal. Oops. Looks normal, he says. Doing the wrong motion. Oh, I actually can't believe that hit. Stop. God. I feel like I'm starting to lose my mind. My brain is just shut off. Can't even remember what the combo is anymore. I'm just pressing random buttons in sequence and hoping they work. God, that's such awkward timing. Because you have to hold it down for so much longer than any of the other things that you've done so far. Oh crap, that was it. Wasn't ready. Did I get my sleeping problem sorted out? Mostly. It comes back every... Like, it got really bad for a while. And I did fix that eventually. I had to stay awake for 3 days straight. Then it kind of fixed itself after that. But yeah, like, every few months, I just hit a period where, like, I cannot fall asleep when I normally want to, and then I just wind up not sleeping for that night. And then occasionally, if I do not manage to force myself to stay awake all day, I'll fall asleep in the middle of the day. Everything gets screwed up for like a week, and then I eventually sort it out. But yeah, it got bad for a while. Taken, what's up? 2.0 is out for Japan, for Japanese copies. I do not believe it is out yet for America. Because if it is, I'm pretty sure it would have told me, like, Blaze Blue has started an update. Oops. I'm just not prepared, ever, for that to actually hit. I mean, obviously that's only the second time that it has hit. I'm also not prepared for how fast it recovers. That took me way longer than it should have. It's out for me? Oh. Cool. Okay, well, it doesn't matter because that's going to take a while to download. Thank you for letting me know. Wait, what? Why did I not get... Why did I not get... What? That's strange that I didn't get, like, I thought that that's just automatic. Are you supposed to do D afterwards? Oh, you know what you're supposed to do? You're probably supposed to... No, that doesn't make sense. I'm very confused. Why am I not... What am I missing here that I'm not getting break shot? I'm confuzzled. Oh, there we go. That's weird. I guess I do have to hold it down for a very slight amount of time. Oh, no, but I still, like, it came out, caused the bounce, but I didn't get credit. Yeah, like, why am I not... I don't understand. Let's see. 2385. 9 hits. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm missing something, apparently. Oh, you know what it is? I'm doing it too late, so the fireball's pushing him away. And the punch isn't hitting. I get it. There we go. Okay. It all settles into place. I'm on expert level 1, quit because new update. I'll probably quit after this one. Because it is getting very late for me. Does it help the micro dash here? I think it helps the micro dash. If I could get the micro dash to come out. If I could get the overdrive to come out. Oops. If I could do the right move. Oh my god, help. Send help. Oh, you have ages to actually do that. Oh my god, help. No, I need to wait for him to fall further, apparently. Okay, so I can't hold it down even with Galactic. I thought it would kind of automatically go off. It's way too high. Get a dash. Too high again. Probably too high again? Oh, hey, look at that. God, you have so long after that to do stuff, and I'm just not letting him fall. Oh. Okay, maybe you can't do it that way. The dash probably takes up too much time. Stop holding it down for too long. That might have worked had I not held it down as long as I did. God. We established that doesn't work. I'm stupid. What? Oh my god, I hate... You can do crouch stagger combos on Jubei normally because he is so short. Yep. That's one of the big problems that people have with him. Because, like, everybody just goes into crouch and confirms no matter how they hit him. So it just causes him to take so much more extra damage than anybody else in the cast, and it sucks. Oh my god. This is the simplest combo in the world. And it just... the overdrive timing is ruining my day. Come on! I mean, it feels no different when I press the buttons between, when I get the rapid cancel, when I just get the regular D, when I get overdrive, it feels absolutely no different to me. And yet I get different results every single time. It's just very confusing. That's too high again. I wonder if I'm dashing forward too far. I wonder if I want to dash forward at all. I hate you. I mean, honestly, this feels like such a waste of overdrive to begin with. Yeah, it's obviously not gonna... there has to be a dash in there. I just wanted to test that. Fuck you. Starting to lose my sanity over here. That actually worked. I wasn't expecting it to. Oh my god. I might just stop. Because, like, this is actually getting frustrating. Just the fact that I'm getting different things for the overdrive cancel. I mean, like, even I'm not even a Makoto player, and even I can tell you this is a terrible combo. Nobody does that first thing. Like, you have access to all of her drive moves, the best versions of all of her drive moves at your fingertips. And you're gonna throw out this crap? Nobody's gonna do that. Especially when it leads to something as inconsistent as this. Like, this is just on. Oh, she just chills there for a second. This is honestly one of the worst. Oh, I see. One of the worst combos I could think of. For overdrive. See, all I had to do was just watch the demonstration. I actually like that. I want to do that. Okay, what do we have to do here? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, this one's... Yeah. Okay, hang on. Let's see the new Tiger combos real quick, because those shouldn't take me long at all. Oh. Let's make sure I actually save my progress. That might be good. I have to just restart everything. Guess it doesn't matter. Because I would like to, some people have requested that I do some trials for BlazBlue like I've done for, Unist. Look at that, it's all green. They really like green lately, huh? This Revelator 2 is completely green. Oh, he has one new combo. If only they gave him new colors. Oh, I see, so you want to charge that, boom. Oh, this isn't even a good combo. Oh, that's awkward. He has so much more, like, it's the amount of recovery he now has on B-Sledge is noticeable and actually infuriating. Oops. Just going to the fatal counter combo. Don't mind me. Oops, my bad. So you want to do boom, boom, boom. Okay, yeah, this is a bad combo. But it's the basic of what you want to do. God, that recovery. That's gonna take some getting used to. Oops, my bad, I want to do it again. Okay. Recovery. Oops. Yeah, that's super easy. Because it's actually, what I actually thought you would have to do would be to do the charge 6A, but you don't actually have to charge it at all. You legitimately just press 6A, and it sends them skidding. So I'm actually very curious. I want to check something. One last thing I want to check, and then I gotta go. I've stuck around for much longer than I should have, and I'm going to suffer for that tomorrow, but it was worth it. I don't know why I care about colors right now. Perfect. No, okay, they didn't change that at all. So you still have to charge that. That's what I wanted to test. Since you didn't have to charge the 6A to get it. Or, yeah, to get it in the corner. But I wonder if that's something specific. Well... Oops. Okay, I dropped it. But yeah, it actually looks a lot easier, as far as I can tell, to do that. But yeah, for what you actually want to do in the corner, like, just do... Dang, I get one more. Oops. Oh, he actually teched out of that. But you just want to do something like that. You want to do as many 6D or 6C, 5D loops as you possibly can. Then you end it with one sledge 6A, 5D, sledge, 6B, 2D. But he actually teched out of that last one. So I guess I went one too many. But yeah. Oh. Actually, I shouldn't do that. Hang on. Let me... Dang it. Crap. That might be too slow. I may need to... Okay, that does work. That's what I was concerned about, was what if they increased the gap? Because that's the big thing now. Like, this is now punishable. So if they increase the gap between these two, somebody could just throw out a low in between and punish hammer every single time, but that did not happen. So you still kind of have that ghetto mix-up of like, okay, if they hammer, I might be screwed here, but otherwise this is punishable on block, and I get to do what I want. Plus, if you do throw out hammer and they block it, they get to punish with literally any move they want to. But yeah, it's combo. These combos now. That's actually super easy once you get accustomed to the little bit of delay. Let me just see. Oops, I didn't want to go to character select. I mean, I can't imagine Azrael would get anything new. I just want to kind of blaze through, see if anybody... Like, obviously we finished him. Okay, Azrael didn't get anything new. Susanoo got 2 new ones. Oh, that isn't a deal. So, okay, I thought... I had never seen that color before. Oh god, they're actually teaching you how to do this. Oh no. Actually, let me just watch. I don't want to try and do it. Like I said, I gotta go. Let's just watch this. Oh, you cancel it instantly. Just a casual meterless 4K. He gets just so you know, just so you understand this. Susanoo now gets more damage off of his command grab than Tager does. I just wanted to point that out. And he has much higher max damage potential as well. Oops. What was new about that? Why is that new? I don't know.
Please select your character.
Okay, I don't think there's anybody else that I would know if they got to change. Ooh, let me just check and see. They put the Dunkum loop in here. Doesn't look like it. That's sad. That's really sad. They should put the dunk loop in here. What bullet? Oh yeah, I haven't actually done most of hers. I forgot about that. That looks the same. This looks the same. Standing B, 6B. Oh, yeah. Wait. That might be new? That definitely isn't new. That isn't new either. Brainiac, have a good night. I'm just gonna check this one last thing. Because I'm not sure if I recognize this.
Action.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this one is new. Because it uses the new Flechette Engage, which that used to send them flying full screen, so that would never have worked in the old version. Alright. Well, I am done. Have a good night. Thank you all for watching.